Alright guys, so in this video I'm gonna show you the easiest, or at least the fastest, I think it's easiest too, but the fastest way to get the Artifact of the Cunning on the island. This is not the safest way, but it is the fastest, the fastest and cheapest way. Can you get that please, mate? There we go. I'm gonna show it. I personally think this one is the best as well, because you don't spend that much time fighting and such. So if you saw my video on the Artifact of the Brute, we're going to use the same method of speeding through with an ichthyosaur. But quickly before we get to that and what you need and stuff, I'm going to do 2 cave runs here. One cave run is just going to be here, getting the artifact, because the artifact is earlier on in the cave than all the notes. But I also want to show you how to get all the notes. So, like in a legitimate way, I've already done a video covering this cave and where the notes are, but I want to show you how to get them in survival mode as well. So I'm going to do 2 runs. One is going to just be the artifact and one of the notes, because it's right next to the artifact, while the other one is going to be getting the 3 remaining notes. Does that make sense? I hope so. Because you need kind of different gear for each. Getting the artifact is actually very easy, and all you need is what I have here. You don't even need all of it. So we're going to obviously have a scuba gear so we don't die of drowning. We also goggles to see better. You don't really need the scuba flippers or leggings, but I'm bringing a full set because kind of completion. You are going to dismount just to get the artifact, so getting some protection is always good. And I'm also just going to bring some gloves because the scuba set does not have gloves, so just to get again more protection. I'm just bringing an otter with me to regulate my temperature, but I'm not really sure if it is cold or hot in there, but I don't think it's really a big problem. I think just a scuba gear should be fine, but I like bringing an otter just to stay hydrated. No wait, not hydrated, to stay cool, or to have my body temperature perfect. Obviously food and water. I'm just bringing a GPS. You don't really need the pike either. And we're going to use an ichthyosaur. Level up the ichthyosaur so that it has an okay amount of health and movement speed. And you also want to use a better saddle, because you can see the health of these guys are pretty poor. So you need a relatively high level one. This is a 140, leveled up a few times. I don't think you need 160% movement speed. I believe 140 or 150 should be enough. But, I mean, we can just throw him out. Okay, it didn't fit. Is it actually anything dangerous around? Just want to make sure that he doesn't get killed. So, this is the ichthyosaur we're going to use. Oh, I saw something. No, that was just another one. 700 health. I want to also recommend using a better saddle, because these guys die pretty quickly and you might get electrocuted by some eels. So, use a better saddle than a normal one. Have as much health as possible. 780 should be enough. And also have a good amount of movement speed so you can outrun most things. So that's the stats on the ichthyosaur. But just quickly, before we like jump down into the water and all that, this is where we are right now. We are on the west coast. No wait, we are on the east coast, sorry. North of the swamp there, the coastal swamp. This is just roughly the coordinates that we're at. If you sort of want to line yourself up so you can go directly down in the water and meet the cave, you can see this cliff right here. So just at the end of the cliff, right here, just go towards the coast, which is roughly where I am. And you should just, as soon as you go down in the water from there, you should hit the cave. Again, just these are the coordinates. I'm going to show you the proper coordinates of the cave as well, but just where we are on the outside, like on land. So I'm just going to put on my gear. That was the wrong inventory. There we go. And head down. So when you head down, you should see the seagrass. That means you're in the right place. So just head straight down. You should see some corals at the bottom. Just turn around, and there's the cave. Right under. It's really easy to find. Obviously be a little bit careful of all the wildlife, danger and all that. These are the exact coordinates of the entrance of 46 by 89.3. Because this is a very quick action, like basically you just gotta speed through. I'm not gonna be able to show you the coordinates because it is a lot of dangerous stuff in the artifact area of the cave. So I'm not gonna be able to actually show you the coordinates, but if you just follow where I go, you should find the artifact regardless, because it is really easy. You don't really need the coordinates. And obviously doing a slow walkthrough here is difficult when you speed through. So just head into the cave. I gotta just pause myself here for a second. Something that I never managed to really inform Claire, at least not clear enough, is that there is 3 things you really gotta watch out for when you go into this cave. First is the jellyfish, because they electrocute you and also dismount you from your mount, making you kind of dead. The second one is the electrophorus, or the eels, that will also electrocute you and slow you down. And finally we have the jellyfish, which dismount you from your mounts and kills that. So stay away from those at all cost, especially the jellyfish and the Tusoteuthis. And I get attacked by all 3 in this cave, so if you continue watching you will see that those 3 are demonstrated, especially the Tusoteuthis at the end of this video, so that should be a little hint, so stay tuned for that. Anyways, not going to occupy more of your time here. Let's roll the clip again. And you should meet danger pretty early on. As soon as you see the lights, you can see a manta right there. And as you can see, there's a lot of danger. So just head in, try to watch out for all the jellyfish and electrophorus. So the first thing you see is like a bridge. Go follow that. Then you have a second bridge, so follow that as well. Also stay away from all the, again, jellyfish, electrophorus, and squids. And then you see this alien structure to your right from those, I went a little bit fast there, but you could see that, hopefully. You see that alien structure, and behind it you have a hole. And then go down the hole, you see crystal cracks, and you get down to another hole, and you are here. So I think that was easy to see. So you can see here we got electrocuted. I just want to show you, so there's a note right there, and I'm trying to just circulate to get that alpha as far away from me as possible. So this is the very, like, the most dangerous part, is to actually get the note. So you just have to drop off, or get the, keep your jellyfish on. Okay, we're a little bit screwed here. Okay, there we go. Yeah, you see, it is really dangerous, which is why you need some armor, because you might take a few hits. And electrocuted, which is also why you want health, because you take a lot of damage. So we're gonna try and just get out. I spent a little too long in there. You obviously don't have to, because you don't have to guide anyone. Again, alien structures, and when you get under those bridges, that's on your right. So this is the first bridge, that's the second bridge. So now we're gonna just quickly get out, the same way we came. So again, bridge 1, bridge 2, look to your right and the alien structure, and then you just go behind it to the end of that crystal crack. Go behind the alien structure, down that hole, and then you end up in the crystal crack. And it's only one way you can go from there. And we got the artifact. So as you can see, that's pretty dangerous. I almost died there, but that's because I spent a little bit too long in there. Obviously, if I wouldn't have talked and tried to guide you, I wouldn't have gotten that close, because I got electrocuted more times just because I went back and threw in there. But it did go fine, but you can see there clearly why you wanna be fast. So again, this is not the safest way to do it, but it is the quickest. However, we also obviously have to get all the notes. We only got one note there. It was a Rockwell note. I don't remember quite which one it is, but you saw the note right next to the artifact. You don't have to drop off and get it. You can get it while on your mount. So what I'm going to do is just heal this guy up, and then I'm going to show you how to get the remaining notes in the cave. So I won't get the artifact then, obviously. I'm just going to get into the cave. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm now healed my creature up, so we should be good to go. This time we're gonna get the three notes again that we missed the first run. So I would maybe, I mean, you don't actually have to go obviously out in and out, but if you just want to secure that you get the artifact, I would maybe do it in 2 different runs. However, you can do it in one as well, but there's just a few things that you need to like grab extra if you're also going to get all the 3 notes. The reason I'm doing it in 2 portions is because like now we've done the hardest part, or like the main part, which is obviously getting the artifact. This is just an extra bonus of showing you the notes. So if you don't care about that, you can skip and be over with the video. So because we need some extra stuff. So like to show you that if you're going to get the artifact as well, you just bring this with you in into the cave the first time. You can get the artifact, use our same method, but bring this extra stuff in so that you can get the 3 other notes as well. Did that make sense? Hopefully. So now I'm just going to show you what you need extra. Okay, so what you're basically going to need extra is... Okay, so this is what you're going to need extra. I just still got the artifact there. Basically what you're going to need in addition to what we already had. Obviously you're still going to need the scuba gear, but we're also going to need some extra armor. I think that thing might attack us, but we're going to need armor. We're going to need a shotgun. We're going to need a shotgun with ammo. You don't need as much as this, but you are going to need a weapon. I mean, you can use a crossbow, but I think a shotgun is better because we're going to kill bats and scorpions. And this is an endgame cave, so you should have shotguns by now. So use that. Also got, obviously, again, scuba gear. We're going to bring some extra armor. I'm bringing a flak chest plate, and a helmet. And we're going to bring an extra ichthyosaur. Now, if you are maybe very speedy, you can bring a lower level ichthy as a sacrifice. I'm bringing this high one, but I just want to warn you that you might lose an ichthyosaurus when you get the notes. So, obviously you just need to get the notes once, meaning you don't have to keep losing ichthyes. It's just one time, but when I tried this the first time, I did end up losing an ichthyosaur in here. So you can go for a lower level one and hope that you survive, but I still would recommend using a good one, because if you just, like, if you have lower health than this, you might get killed instantly and you get stuck there in the water before you're supposed to, like, lose it. It makes sense. Basically, when we're getting on land, we're going to try and cryopod it and save it, but if that doesn't work, then it's going to die, right? Did that make sense? And then, to be honest with you, that's also why we have this other one. Then it's better to just have a backup. So, anyways, let's now get all the notes. So we're going to put on the scuba gear again. I have a little bit of a problem because this guy is not leveled up, so I'm not sure how we're going to be able to get out. I'm going to start just getting the good gear on, or the scuba, and then we'll change to the proper cave armor afterwards. So again, here's the cave. You don't really need the coordinates, but I'll show them anyway. Make sure you have the cryopod down ready in your hotbar so you can try to save your ichthy. So this time we're not going to head... We're going to head past that alien structure and further into the cave. You can see all of this stuff. Try and avoid the electrophoras, like the eels and jellyfish and all that. So here we got the second bridge. That's the first one. So there we got the alien structure. So this time just head past it. This way. Then you should see a little light there and some magma. Oh, that's just freaking perfect. And when you get to that magma, you should see a note here. I'm not going to be able to give you the coordinates because it's a jellyfish right there, but you can see the note right there to that ruin. It's a Helena note, I think. And then continue heading up, and you should see a Moza. I think we're going to try and actually... Did I eat something? Yeah, we're going to try and lead him a little bit away, because that's the biggest problem, because those will most likely kill it. But here you can see the entrance. So what you want to do, land it there, bring out your cryopod and just try and trap it as quick as possible. Come on. Oh, okay, we managed to save it. It does have some fish, but that's, to be honest with you, completely okay to lose that. And that's how we get into the cave. So when I tried this the first time, my ichthy ended up dying here, but looks like we managed to save it. So now we are at the cave. So again, just follow the cave, and when you see that first magma, there is a note pretty soon after in the water, and then when you continue further in, you can now like get up here and yeah, well, you can see that like little entrance here. So now we're in the cave. Now we're gonna put on our better stuff. I'm sorry if stuff goes a little bit fast, but this cave is so dangerous, so I can't really spend a lot of time like talking and showing. Obviously, you can bring a very powerful animal in and kill everything, but using an ichthyosaurus is just so much quicker. So, and I like when it's fast. It's a bit more risky, but anyways. So now you want to bring good gear and, you know, get your shotgun ready. And this is the, just if you didn't get it, if you don't manage to cryopod it here in time, it's probably going to get killed by the Mosa. And the problem is that the Mosa will most likely bite you as well when you stand in the water's edge trying to cryopod it. So like, basically if the Mosas manage to get it, then you should just abandon it and get up on land, and you can, I mean, if you want to, you can kill them from here or shoot them so that they run off. This is a really powerful shotgun, so you can do that, but I mean, oh wow, that killed both of them. Okay, that's cool. So you can do that if you have a good enough shotgun. You might be able to save it that way, but if you don't, then just leave it. You can grab its saddle. I'm just gonna check that it doesn't. Okay, just only have fish. Okay. Anyways, is everything clear so far? I hope so. That's basically how you do it. And that's also why you want to bring a backup ichthy, because if you don't bring in backup ichthy and your ichthy dies here, then you're kind of stuck in the cave. So yeah. Again, you only need to go here once because you only really go here for the notes. So just head up in the cave. I hope there are mobs here. Actually, it looks like all the animals are dead still. What? Are they still cleared out since I was here the first time? I mean, normally it would be scorpions and stuff at this point. I hope we encounter some animals just so that I can prove that it's dangerous. But I guess not. Okay, well, just head into the cave. You should see all these crystals on your right. And at the end, right there, you can see there's no crystal and there is a note right here. I can show you the coordinates of this one. It's Helena note number 9. Look at them. At 49.3 by 79.2. Again, this area by default has a lot of bats, spiders, and scorpions. For some reason, mine is empty. I think that's a glitch on single player because when you clear the cave out, it takes a while for them to spawn in. And apparently mine hasn't spawned in yet, which is a bit strange, but yeah. And then from there, you could go to your left and you get over this bridge. You can see, I mean, I don't have a good weapon to show that, but I believe the note, yeah, the ruin is right there. You can kind of see it right next to the jellyfish there. So just head over this bridge. Yeah, okay, so mine is empty for some reason. That's kind of bad because I wanted to show you how to get through it. And then you get, eventually, you can see the crystals, some blue crystals in the roof. Just go straight. This side does not have anything, just a view of the underneath. Water part cave thing, and then on the left side here, I meant left, you have a ruin, and it's main note number 9 at 47.2 by 81.5. Again, I'm sorry that my cave was empty, but it was for some reason. But yours would have a lot of spiders and stuff in it if you come here the first time. So that's why we need to bring a shotgun. Anyways, now as we're done, oh shit, just head down here and throw out your mount, and you can see that we're now just above the bridges. So we actually, when we go down, just jump down in the water like I did, throw out your ichthyosaur, and you're above the bridges. So you can see that over here is that alien structure, so you obviously want to head left when you jump down, and you can head over or under the bridge. Avoid the jellyfish because they grab you, just like that. That thing is dead, so I'm just gonna try and escape. Yeah, yeah, that's why you want to avoid the jellyfish. I think I've proved my point. This is a bad time to start dying of things. Let's just escape from this cave. And now we're gonna drown. Yeah, well, if you avoid the jellyfish, you obviously won't get killed. That's a 150. Let's just hurry up. It's right there. Am I gonna make it? I don't think I will. I'm running out of oxygen. Okay, well, I think I proved my point. So that's why you obviously wanna watch out for the jellyfish. No, the Tusoteuthis. I'm gonna die here, but I hope it still showed you how to get the notes, though. I'm gonna die. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna die. But with that said, it wasn't quite the ending I was looking for, but see, even professionals die. Am I right? I'm not professional. I don't really like calling you that, but I still hope you understood the point, though, of how to get the thing. So if this video was helpful, then please like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one, where I think we'll be getting the Artifact of the Devourer. I'm doing them alphabetically, and I think that's the next one in the line. If this video was helpful, then please like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time then. Goodbye. Little Otto survived. Oh, come here, little buddy. I thought I lost you. I'm not, okay, I'm happy now. I'm gonna get the hell home.